Title: The House That Forgot the Light.
The church stood tall at the center of town-wide walls. Polished pews, a steeple reaching toward heaven. From the outside, it looked wholly pure, untouchable, but inside, something had shifted. At the center was Pastor Eli, charismatic and convincing, the kind of man who made people feel seen, known, even saved, and the people loved him for it. They quoted him more than scripture and sought his approval more than God's. And he knew it. He hadn't started that way. Once he burned with truth. But slowly the need to be needed replaced the need to be led by the Spirit. Applause grew louder than the still, small voice. The people depended on him. And he became the center. They stopped asking, "What is God saying?" and started asking, "What does Pastor think?" It was subtle at first, a skipped prayer, a rushed scripture, messages that inspired but didn't convict. Truth softened, discernment dulled, and darkness crept in quietly. Because when Jesus is no longer the head, something else takes his place. And as the head goes, so does the body. A woman named Mara felt it. Sitting in the third pew, she sensed something missing. Not in the music but in the presence. It felt empty. She spoke up but was dismissed. Told he was a man of God and she was being critical. So she grew quiet but not blind. One night she fell to her knees and whispered, "Father, show me truth. Not comfort truth." And he did. Not through man but through stillness, scripture, and a presence that shattered every illusion. Jesus was never meant to be replaced, not by a pastor, not by a church, not by a system. He is the head, always. The next Sunday, Mara saw clearly. The words felt hollow. The worship felt performative, the focus misplaced. And she realized the church didn't just have a pastor who needed to be needed. It had people who needed someone to replace seeking God for themselves. It was a cycle. He needed them, they needed him. And in that need, Jesus was pushed out. And that's where darkness thrives. Not always in obvious evil but in misplaced devotion. Mara didn't argue. She stood in truth. She walked away not bitter but free. And others began to notice, not because she fought but because she shined. Because when you truly know God, you become anchored, unshakable, unstealable. That is what was lost, not the building but the first love. If Jesus is not first, everything falls out of order. No man can carry what only God was meant to hold. We are called to know him for ourselves, to love without being bound, to walk in truth, to shine not for a man, not for approval, but for Jesus. And when he is first, nothing can shake you, nothing can hold you, and nothing can steal what God placed inside you.
Let the head be right, and the body will follow.
Follow for more, and may God bless you and keep you always.